What's up, YouTube? It's Boston Sport Fan 91 coming at you on Thursday. So, as you know, I don't have any new comics yet. Hopefully, that happens tomorrow, Friday. But I did read a couple more from last week. So, I read Justice League Unlimited. Finally got around to that. And the other one I did was The Flash. What a sick cover! Awesome cover. Fantastic cover. So I don't just keep covers when I like covers. I just don't have the room, the space, storage. But man, I wish there was something special about this one so I could keep it because I love this cover. This might make me break my rule. I'm not so sure. So let's start off with this one. Issue 15. So issues 1 through 13 of the series for me was horrid. Bad. I only stuck with it because I love the Flash, and that I stuck with it because it was the Flash. Didn't like the still force, the stillness, the whole Speed Force thing, the whole wacky bonkers that was issues 1 through 13. Didn't care for any of it. I've said in the past, sometimes you feel like you need a PhD reading through that. I found it to be kind of complicated. I didn't follow it easily. Some parts I had to read once or twice. I just wasn't a big fan of issues 1 through 13. 14 turned to my opinion. 15 was fantastic. So that's where we are now. 15. Now, as usual, the artwork is pretty good. I love the Flash's new suit. Try to get a picture right there. I love that new suit. I like the traditional suit more. They're just all red on them. And with Wally, I love how it's all like Barry shows a little more face. Wally's all, mask completely covers him. I do like the traditional red, but that new suit is pretty awesome. Very cool. Curious, I think not so much curious as, wondering when everyone's powers are going to come back. Obviously, Barry lost his powers in the Absolute Power arc, and Project Adam has begun, and that is the way I suspect everyone's going to get their powers back. It was mentioned, I'm getting issues mixed up right now. It wasn't mentioned in The Flash. It was mentioned in the next Justice League. So bear with me. That was me just kind of mixing issues up. But yes, Barry has lost his speed, and that happened in Absolute Power. We had that addressed, and just kind of Wally's and his family's ups and downs in this one. So overall, really good. Some fun artwork, some cool colors. 3.5, 3.8 out of 5. Glad we've moved on to a more kind of grounded story in the Flash. Next up, Justice League Unlimited 1. So at first, I wasn't sure if I was going to like this. Really not sure. Again, the artwork's pretty cool. I love the Watchtower. Really loving the Watchtower. Just something about it's really working for me on this one. So I loved it. 4.7 out of 5. I hate to give a 5 out of 5 on issue 1. I guess if we were saying for an issue 1, it was a 5 out of 5. Just off of issue 1 to get you hooked. Overall, I'll give it a 4.6, 4.7. I can't go all that way to 5. I don't even want to go 4.6, 4.7. Sets the bar so high for everything else. But it was a fantastic, fantastic issue. I love all the other characters, how it works. What I'm hoping for now, I wasn't sure, but now that I've read it, I know what I want out of this. I want to see a rotation of characters, so much like how the Arrowverse, Arrow, Flash, Legends, Black Lightning, Supergirl, whatever other shit, Lois and Clark, whatever I'm drawing a blank on now, whatever shows I'm missing. They took all these C-level, sometimes cases D-level characters, and they brought them to the forefront, and they made them matter. So that's what I'm hoping the Justice League Unlimited can do. I want to see a consistent rotation of characters in and out, in and out. Of course, you're going to have your staples and the characters that you see on a more regular basis, but overall, we can have issues now with some of the C-list characters. You know, not the Supermans, the Batmans all the time. They have their own titles. Of course we want to see them. I want to see them, but let's expand it out and get some of these other lesser characters in every once in a while. I don't need it every month, but you know, sprinkle it in. Give us a little bit of the characters we don't see, and that includes villains. Don't keep hitting us with the same ones over and over and over. Another thing I loved is the nods to the other lines of comics that are going to be spinning out of this. So they talked about Renee Montoya. Obviously, they did not use her name. It was just a question. Head of security. And she has her own comic series running, which I read issue 1, did a video on that, really liked it, gonna be sticking with it. That's the overall of it, but check out that video if you haven't already. And it also talked about, and what I had just mentioned on the Flash pod, is obviously all the superheroes, a lot of them had lost their powers, or the powers were altered after Absolute Power, Barry being one of them, and you have the Adam Project being worked on to restore all the heroes' powers back to 100%, function, and that's where we're going with that. And that should be released in, I think, sometime in late December, early January. No, I can't remember the release date on that, but that is also coming. So I really liked how they showed you where it's going to spiral to. They hinted to it. They nodded to it. It was a really fun issue. The reveal at the end, saw that kind of coming from a mile away. Honestly, saw it. There was no surprise there. But overall, fantastic issue. A lot of fun. Loved it. Looking forward to issue 2. So, all right, tomorrow should be it. Friday. Either way, it's TGIF heading into a weekend. Man, oh man, was this week, or is this week feeling long? I guess that's what happens when you come off from a week off in a holiday week, right? But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. Hit that like button, and I will be back tomorrow with my new comics, assuming that the shop gets them in. All right, guys. Hopefully talk to you tomorrow, and hey, have a great day. Peace.